Hello, beautiful people. Kaboom! Wherever you are, welcome back to this segment of today. And it's going to be very fantastic wherever you are. We have much of the segment that's going to be coming to you live, one-on-one from this banana yard. And never skip the ads, guys. That's all, because this is the one that's going to be constructing the house. So as we can just enjoy our own style and make sure that there's nothing like pedity going to be untangling and antagonizing our own affinity. And here we come. It's just at the beginning of this kind of the session that we're going to be covering here right now. To make sure that everything is being covered. And here you are. We go direct to the point to cover out much of the things that has been already occurring, and they have been occurring, and we have to concur with them, because much of the times we say that this is heterozygous. And this is the Village Report, NBI, Nyabuhase Bureau of Investigation. Here we have much of the lined up for you. Keep it tuned. Look for a seat and get a segment where you can just lean and get the snacks and get them onto your mouth perpendicularly per unit time, because right now it is much and more better, because whatever we need is to make sure that you are entertained very much. Here, ready to commence. Let's go. Have you ever seen any ambassador? Kang can never be any ambassador, can never be made with any ambassador, because of what? The only ambassador Kang can be, he can only advertise condoms. If it's not the condoms, Kang doesn't have integrity, doesn't have a value of even a company coming to excuse us, brother. How can we make this kind of the things run? Huh? Hey, Kang, you have a problem. Guys, the biggest thing that we're gonna be making sure that we're gonna be getting here right now, Kang is already talking to the people, saying that, guys, I'm already making 15 million per month. Oh, my living God, Kang, you have more than 500,000 subscribers, but 15,000 are active. Others are just called added advantage to you. And you are just discriminating, and you have never told people, because right now we have already the point that all the YouTubers, all the people who are just making their own effort, you are antagonizing their own affinity and coming out to tell them, oh, never, we can never be entertained with such kind of the stupidity, because even Kang is buying subscribers. What about us? Even Kang, it's today we have ever been getting the news that Kang was ever been buying some of the subscribers, and already the demon is already buying subscribers, and they're coming to tell us, guys, we are rushing to 100 or to 1 million. Who will take you to 1 million? 6 years you have not yet get to 1 million yet. The only thing you can only do, Kang, is only prostitution. That's the only people who can ever employ you as advertiser or an ambassador, a brand ambassador, because you can only advertise cucumbers, that, oh, this is how the condoms are weared in the cucumbers only. If it's not that way, Kang, you have no affinity to come outside and tell people that you have any acknowledgement, that you have any kind of a brain to tell people that you can do this. Even weeding, Kang doesn't know how to weed. Even it was just forcing people, oh, this is the handwork, you have to do the handman, you have to make sure that you are doing the work properly. What is he doing right now? Have you checked now? Things are more siliquously, not the way you thought. And the biggest thing is one, Kang is already using the visitors who are called the sex visitors to approach the nation so as he can gain money. And the masterclass is not doing work. Christmas list has left with an immediate, has evaporated, has vamoosed. He has gone with an immediate effect. He has catastrophized himself in another position, because he knew this is a sex trafficker, this is a condom advertiser, this is a fake person, this is a widow molester, this is a child donator, and this is just a person who is there to sell cucumbers. And all the people who are just psyching him are already selling everything. And that's why we can never go hand in hand. If God said one day, you have done it in 6 years, it's enough. Now it's our years now to bring the real colors, everything that you are ever doing. Now Gintu is there, NBI, the real G, to bring them out. because you are doing to impress. And no one could ever know because it was your secret agenda. But whatever you do in darkness, the light gonna be coming and in a full conspiracy. Now go with the conspiracy because you thought you are the man. Now, my hint at this kind of the information that's gonna be coming right now, right time. This is how we go. Guys, let me tell you a story. I was losing some money here because of the phone here, because I'm putting some money in the phone. So the phone, whenever you take the phone out. Guys, do you have information? Already the CCTVs have been read in Nairobi, where Kang said that the phone has been snatched of Ross. Which phone is it? It's just called an Apple. Is it called Apple? Is it called Apple? Huh? Is it called the Apple phone? Huh? The Apple. Yeah. The Apple one. Is it Apple? Yeah, I think it's Apple. Huh? Do it call Apple? Or how is it called? Yeah, these phones that have been already come, which the latest ones. And it was just an Apple. Which number? It was just 11. And what happened to the Kang and what is happening to him right now? Let me tell you. The CCTVs has already read that Kang just talked to that boda rider some 10 minutes before the action continued. And people were triggering such kind of emotion. Is it real? Guys, I got that information while I was at the villa. I could not report it because I was still at work and I was there stupid-minded, not knowing that this kind of a man is heterozygous, is incompetent, is intellectual, comprehended with a minor mind that cannot even accommodate our own affinity. The point is here. Kang, and this is the real story. When Kang got out from that hotel he was sleeping, he crossed the road and he talked to one of the boda who refused and said this kind of an area has CCTVs. And he went to another place and this boda told him, maybe we go to another road and do it there. The same boda who stole that kind of the stuffs he was having is the same person who was walking and is the one who dropped him at that point. And he went back and he told him that, you know what, how can you start a video? Guys, you were challenged. How can you start a video while you are being snatched with an immediate effect? Brain at work. The GoPro takes some seconds before it opens. If a person can snatch somebody's bag once and go, a GoPro takes some like 4 to 5 seconds before it's opening the camera. So how can Kang come out and tell us and thinking that we don't have, I have GoPro 11 that Kang is having. And why is he not engaging in getting a GoPro 12? Because he doesn't have money right now. Only people to donate. And I'm telling Janet Harassment, wherever she is, go to the wall of WhatsApp. Post there. Kang need the second, which is the 12th GoPro, and to his own affinity. But don't come to us to tell us, oh, you are lying, you are jealous of this. How is jealous with Kang? Right now, he's in Argentina. I'm in Africa here. I'm in just my banana here. How am I jealous with? Is he giving me my money? The only thing he's doing is stupidity. If he cannot only abscond, obtend, and also make sure that he is catastrophizing. This kind of the content that is coming out from him right now is nothing. For all the people who are just speaking nothing right today, it's Kang. Even the people who are now being trained. Kang, stop YouTube and go and sleep. Wait for Janet Harassment to give you or send for her the cucumber and continue with your stupidity. Because coming to the village and you came so as you can sympathize with other people so as they can come in and see you very good. That's why he introduced giving people shout out so as people can say Kang is very good, is giving. And that is the strategy they used in terms of the villa, to make sure that they are giving everybody a shout out, so as people can take that Kenge is a holy person, is a good person, is a person who can speak, is a person who has only cucumbers and they can only give this kind of the people. And they formulated, they said in that wall, even Dem Wangu, she is part of that wall of WhatsApp. They are saying this. Make sure that Dem Wangu, don't give these people a shout out. We want to grow Kenge, and we will grow from Kenge. Somebody gets me? And the real fact about it, whenever they communicate in that WhatsApp group, they say that Kenge give people shout outs. People will keep you, singing you, uploading. They will be getting much of the people coming in as new, and they will come to see who is Kenge. But the real fact is one, we have already antagonized, we have already known that you are there to brand your own name, not anyone's name. You are not bothered with any name. Whenever you saw that this kind of a boy called the Kenge firstborn Mayuguno is now growing, now you started saying that, oh, even the people who can never even speak English, they can also do some of this. And yet you are there supporting from A to Z, even sending them money for them to upload, do this and this and this. But whenever we came to your villa to work and get money and upload our videos that we made there, so as you started it like helping, but you never knew. And that's why Kenge doesn't want a person who is doing their work to have a YouTube channel right now. Why? Because he has known that people in Kurialand, they are not stupid, like there are people who are sending nudic photos like him. It's not like the way he ever thought that this kind of the people will ever become so brave than me. He thought that he's the only person who learned. I told him I have 6 more courses that I have ever done that even he doesn't know. Even starting in the driving, which it was just the fifth one. While I was even driving, I got a license. It was even the first one I knew while I was in primary driving, and is now coming to tell us, can you ever get a driving license in Kenya while you are a mono eye? I don't know if the government has shifted and put. That's why you see even people are telling Kenge, why are you not using brain? You are going to subscribers to tell them, I need, oh guys, you know what, I need a Range Rover. They're just sympathizing. Who is going to drive this Range Rover? Who is claiming to have a Range Rover cannot be given a license because he's using 4 eyes. Huh? Now there's a day, guys, let me tell you this story. Look at how Kenge is very stupid and uptaking us like the mindful that people who cannot even analyze, categorize our own content, that whenever I was going to some places called Masai Mara, I went there and I got much of the pogrom and also some of eclectic conspiracies that gonna be coming out. Like I talked about, some of the people have been already thrown into a pogrom and an imbroglio in a certain position that I can evaluate. I was shooting a video in that kind of an area, and which was Masai Mara. We were so many people in the truck, and I was sitting at the back seat. I was me and the Luca family, who was Luca and the wife. Then I was the back. On my front seat, it was Kenge and Argentinian Longnose. The other seat, it was a Jamaican uncle and Gitriba. The front seat, it was having some Uncle Mo and other people. Talk about, there was this kind of a guy called Morgan Chronicles. We were so many. And whenever we reached there, we were filming. I was filming my content, and Kenge was having some 4-eye. He was putting some 4-eye. Then I was filming, and Kenge spoke something, and I answered. It was so hilarious. He started laughing, and he looked at me this way. And I was filming. I filmed him. And I never cutted it because it was part of the film. I don't cut. It's Q and A. That's who I am. Then Kenge came out to say, Gento was even having a live while we have not even uploaded any video. I was asking, don't you say, why can you come with other claims apart from saying Gento was filmed my eyes, and I never liked people filming my eyes. And what I do ask, when Kenge started to film, Why did people know that Kang was having a mono eye? Why did people know that Kang, one eye is improper? One eye, it's not working. And now he's coming out to tell me that I filmed the eyes. Then people started, look at on trending, wherever you are. I think you reacted upon it because there was a person who came and told me that, oh, Gintu, do you know what? You came out with such kind of a content that you gave all the reactors outside there. And I was about, okay, which kind of the content was it? I talked about, okay, this kind of the content that was coming out, it was about the filming of one of the eyes of Kang, and it was not even coming out clearly. And they were talking about, this kind of a boy gonna be gotten out on training. Do you recover? And there was another person called M. Carol. During that time, they reacted upon that video. I filmed Kang's eyes. And they were just so jovial about it. They were just making, during that time I was there, but I could give content to the other people. Look at Masubo1. I could link some of the links to him. Go expose this kind of the sewage that's coming from Kang to the liver. And Masubo1 could do with it. And I always give some of the contents, like exposing whatever is there. Mugesu was doing so. We are not there to show only good of a person. And I was not there to cut my own videos because of this kind of the pogromicity and incridious things that could be coming out, like enforcing or reinforcing his own affinity to tell us his own pogromicity. I'm not interested, and I will never be such kind of a position of catalyzing and making sure that this kind of the position cannot be held. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm coming to that story. How are you?
Wagwan.
You know that the Warren were coming?
Yeah, man.
Warren were coming and our cows were outside, and you know we have the cow of the party.
I'm rushing.
If it is going to be rained, my friend, hey, we eat rained meat.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
It will reach, man.
No.
Huh? How is everything?
Everything is fantastic.
Everything is good.
Yeah, man.
Today we are in black.
Yeah.
Fantastic, red carded. Introduce yourself, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Subscribe to Gintu's channel.
Hey.
Also my channel. It's underscore Sigano.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Underscore. It's underscore
Sigano.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sigano. Everything is good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are going to check the cows?
Yeah, I'm rushing to take them home.
Okay. Make sure that they don't the one that of meat, eh?
Wagwan.
Because it can challenge the meat, you know.
Yeah,
we don't want any hesitation there.
Yes.
Go guys, go check it's underscore Sigano. Whoever has just reached to this segment, we shall request. We are pleading and we are pleading to you. Make sure that he's just moving to 100 subscribers also, and we're gonna be wagwan. Let's go, guys, and make it happening, eh?
Yeah, man.
Make it
happen.
Fantastic. Watch the space.
Okay.
Fantastic. And guys, the real fact of me coming out today is one, to tell you the all details about why Kang now came out to tell people that, oh, how is my eye ongoing and what happened. And he was being beaten with the condad, but he doesn't tell. The condad was so brutal, and the Kang is coming to tell you, oh, hey, this is where my father-in-law, my compromise, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Cat, Mickey Dogs, Mickey Donkey, things which is not even a compensatable. Kang was being harassed with the condad, and because of Kang is not the son to the condad, that's why you see Kang is having 4 eyes, and that's why he's putting that kind of the gogo, and people doesn't know that. And he's just lying to the people, oh, you know, I got this, I was playing in school, a person came with a pen and chopped my Kang tell the people the truth, because we are the people who sent you to Colombia. We are the people who fundraised money to make you to go to Colombia. So don't come here to talk about we don't know. I was young, but I was delivering milk to your home. And whenever I was delivering milk to your home, one day your mom gave me a card that I brought to my mom so as she can contribute to you. Do you think I was mad and I could not read? Do you think it was being written much of the English that even my father could not understand? And my father was now the person who has to take the orders. I brought it to my father because I was told the person who is the head of the family is the father. I could not take it to the mother. So my father is a learned person, so intellectual, and is a professor too. And he could just do everything, and he could analyze. And the person who was sent to bring the money was me. so as you can go to Colombia. So you are here to come again and tarnish our names as the people who contributed and fundraised to you. I'm just sympathizing on what is going to cost you, because you are making yourself to look stupid. You are making yourself to look pathetic. You are making yourself to look so incredulous, condumentic person who can condument like a salt and a sandwich too. Fantastic. Guys, the real fact now comes. Why did he come out to tell people that, you know what? Now this is how my eye was, and this is how I'm going on with my eye. Yet previously, he was accusing us that we have exposed his eyes. Why? And that's why I'm telling you, whatever doesn't need you, it doesn't need you. Whatever it was not meant to be yours, it was not meant to be yours. That's why Kang is also talking about, I have my own people who can just take them to an above, who I can take them to another level, who I can take them to another position. That's why we were excluded and we were told, go out. Because of what? We are also telling the truth. We are revealing it. Why did Kang lie to you that the phones have been snatched? And again, the phone was snatched, I don't know in which area. I don't know which kind of the country. Again, they talked about they have been snatched. And he was talking, oh guys, now people have known my wife. Oh, do you think that people who are living in this world, there are more than 1 billion people. And in Africa, I think we are more than 500 million people. I think more than even 500 million people. Do you think that 500 million people and 500,000 subscribers who are active, who knows you, they're just around 500,000 minus 500 million? How many people doesn't know you? And you're coming to say, oh, now people have known you. Oh, they will come again to you. Which is the stupidity. Is that thinking that everyone in Africa knows Kang? Everyone in Kenya knows Kang. Stupidity of the highest order. And that's why we say, Kang can never even think. Kang can never think. And the part of talking about is earning a lot of money and is just lying and going to the platform to just ask money for donation for Pampers, money for, oh, my son Maisha is sick, oh, and talking about, oh, guys, I need some lawyers, somebody to pay me some lawyers. Look at how this Kang is acting like a person who doesn't have a brain. And that's why I'm telling you, Kang will never ever challenge my own affinity, will never come to my own aptitude and tell me, and that's why we are waiting for him. Whenever he lands, even if it's 2030, we are waiting and we'll come to apologize in our own lands. And maybe I'll host him here on this banana plantation. And we'll come to launch something at my home. And I'm telling you as a fact, wait and watch the space. Because the world rotates. And how it rotates, Kang is going to be coming. I'm telling you. Because this is NBI. And I'm going to be getting internally, proternally, externally, internally, to make sure that Kang is evolved. To make sure that we are coming out with the real fact about who is Kang, what is he about, and why is he throwing people to an imbroglio, not knowing that there are some of the people who are like him. Guys, the rain is raining here. Even the dogs are now, my security is getting out. My security is now moving. It's there. My security is now leaving the space. It's raining, guys. Cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. And we have to make sure that the content is going to be coming to you. And guys, I want to be going to wear some of the jacket here. 5 minutes coming. And guys, the real fact right now, I'm telling you, I've already met with much of the ladies. I've got a call from a lady called Priska. She's saying that, oh, Gintu. She was like crying. Gintu, please, 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 please. What have I done wrong to you? You know, Gintu, I have kids. I have mothers who are helping me. Who told you I don't have mothers? Who told you I don't have mothers? Huh? I don't think if there's a person who can come out and talk about, oh, I don't have a mother, I have I don't know what. If you are doing such kind of the things, if you are the person sending the nudic photos to the people so as you can be supported, so so as you can get everything. I said one day it's gonna be coming out, but not today. I've spared you a little bit, but whenever it will reach at a time, you receive fire without a smoke. And this, it's just a warning I'm giving out, because today, as we are speaking, the chief has summoned the person called Devi, who is the Lady J, has been summoned, and he was told, if you continue with the stupidity of just coming out because you have a luxury car, that you are coming out putting legs onto the wheel, putting some legs onto the screen, putting your cucumbers on top of a seat, and putting your buttocks in front of a person and talking about, oh, I'm a rich person, you are poor, you are jealousy. He was summoned. Let me tell you the story. Today, very early in the morning, I was called. I was told, Gintu, do you have the number that belongs to Lady J? I said, I have every YouTuber's number. I have it. So you want one? I asked, who are you? He said he introduced himself. Then I asked him a question that I've ever evolved to get himself into me. That was the chief that I went and I asked him, do you remember the day you came with the police to attack me? He said, you just cool down, we shall talk about that. I asked, do you know what you went there for? Because I have a question to verify who he is. And he told me the story on how I went there, and I recognized it was a chief. Then I sent the number, and they called the guy, received. Yes. You know how the Lady J speak? Yes, hello. Yes, you are speaking to Daudi. Daudi, you are needed at the police station of Nyabuhanse. You have some 2-3 cases to be handled. Now, Lady J. Yes, whom am I speaking to? You are speaking to the chief of this area, and I want you to make sure that you are coming for a summon. We have much of your own analytified questions to ask you. And Davy was there. No, I don't have any problem with chief or police. Tell me, what's the problem? Is it Gintu? Talks about there's nothing to do with Gintu. No, nobody has any problem with you. But you are needed to arrive in DCI and with the chief office first before you go to the DCI in Isibania. So David Jr. went to the police station where the chief's camp is. He was being catalogized and analytified. And he was asked, are you the one transporting ladies to go and be molested? Because guys, whenever I give out this kind of a content, the way it's coming to you, much of the people are watching. Magistrates are watching. Every kind of the source of law is watching. And the fact is one, they have come out to say this kind of the people have to face the consequence. They have started summoning them and to make sure that they are verified. And if they reach to me, I'm going to be giving them the covers because I have it. So it's either you tell the truth or I come out. And I said one day, you think we are poor, we're going to be rich with you. And if you don't mind, I'm never ever sparing anyone. If it comes to development and charity and making things that are so possible, I'm going to be coming for you. And that is a fact, and that's a hint I'm giving out to the people. Guys, it's raining cats and dogs. Here I am. But due to the banana plantation, and this is like how the cage of Kang is, and it's just telling about, oh, you are living in mud houses. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Cat, Mickey Dog, Mickey Stupid. We are not interested. Here I am, I'm very safe. No rain is raining at me right now. And you can just check that. Look at this. Look at this. It's raining cats and dogs. And the real fact is, everything has to come to you live, one-on-one. And this is the courtesy for everyone to watch and relax and make sure that you are getting the points. After the rain stops, continuation of this video can be getting in, so as you can just conclude this video from wherever you are. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and also guys, watch the ads because they're the ones that are going to be constructing the house. Eh? Are we together? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everyone, wherever you are, kaboom! I'm sympathizing with this kind of a boy Because the same characters are now coming out. The same characters that the trench, that the agent talk about the dead uncle, they are showing outside there. It is the same character. And why can't they change? Why can't you change, Kenge? Why? Even forcing ladies so as you can go and play much of your own sex there. What does it happen to your own things? Why do you want to force? Guys, what I know as me is that even if you have a girlfriend, you can never force that today I want it. You can never force. But what is happening with Kenge? Whenever he meets you, even if it's the first day, he has to make sure that he's gaining you, is getting whatever he needs from you, and is acting nicely, and even he can buy you whatever, he can promise you everything. Even promising you the world is possible in Kenge. Even it's possible telling you will be the commander of the world. It is possible. And it is possible for Kenge to tell you, I'm going to write your name in the book of history, in the Guinness Book of Record. It is possible to Kenge to tell you such. It is possible to Kenge to tell you that what you have to do is one. I'm going to write your name in the effective, modelic way of making sure that everything is moving forward fantastically. Even to the book of the Lord, I'm going to work on it to make sure that I'm adding you there. Kenge can even lie. Whatever he knows, it's a very big lie. And he can tell you. Now I'm sympathizing. You know, guys, what you don't know, let me tell you a story. When the villa was being started to be built, people came together, fathers of that area, that village. Whenever they came together and they started thinking in 2030. They started thinking like people who are good in terms of thinking. They were saying, we have heard, even me I heard it, that Kenge is building a house that he's going to be bringing people from outside the world to come and act pornographic there. That it was there and I heard it. And even if you ask anyone, it is possible. They were told that kind of a house, it is there for the visitors to pay money so as they can act pornographic there. And they're going to be getting the pornographic applications so as they can just be taking the videos that will be shot there. Who doesn't understand me? Whenever the rumors came outside and people were told, don't allow your children or don't allow your people to go to that villa because it's going to be chaotic. Your people are going to be sold in that villa. People never understood. We got it. Even Kenge took himself to the villagers to start surprising them. That whenever I meet a father, I meet a man, I meet a person who is more elite. Whenever he says, hey, hello Kenge, how are you? Oh, Tata, he just stops the bike. He goes to him, get him the 1,000 and tell him, Tata, you know, this is YouTube. You know, I'm just constructing a house with YouTube. No, nothing else. But people never knew it was going to be happening. And what happened to the reality? What happened to the reality? Whenever the party was being there and he knew that kind of a party, how it was, he announced we are going to have some condoms and we are going to have so many children born in Nyabohansi. Why did it happen? Look at now the child molestation, the girls, how they were molested on the villa. Look at how same YouTubers who wanted to have shoutouts, how they were used. And I think he was hitting until fire will come out. Even we will see smoke to the cucumberizing. And the people were crying. Because a person can say, I have a husband. I have left a husband somewhere. I want to go so as I can get a shout out. But what you get there is whenever you get there, you are told, if you want bread, make sure that you have a jam. And now, no bread is harder than tea. Nothing is hard. A bread can never be hard than tea. Whenever we subject it with tea, it melts. Those are the ladies who were never subjected to money. And the king knew, if I bring people from outside the world, I tell them. And that's why you can never see the WhatsApp of Kang. You can never. I tried my best to see the group chat that they're chatting, because he has men's group in WhatsApp. I tried to fixate. I only got one group that combined the YouTubers so that they can make sure that they're selecting who to help, headed by the Janet Harassment. And that's the group I ever told you. It is there in the YouTube. It is there in his own WhatsApp, because I saw it. But I was about to antagonize and bring you much of the groups. But I saw a group in his phone, written men group. I don't know what was it in front. I think that's why they're discussing everything that they want to do in Africa. They're discussing that I'm coming to Africa. How can I do this and this and this? How can I be added to such kind of a group? And how is that group working? How am I going to do my own digitization? When I come there, I want that room of the demon. Yes. I want that room of Aaron Dante. Yes. I want the other room of a Christmas wrist. Yes, you are given. And they are paying money to come. And the king, whenever they reach here, he says, you are very welcomed. The food is mine. Guys, they are paying in that platform, King. They are paying him to make sure that whenever they reach here, they are catered for. No one should cheat you. And whenever I say that, let me tell you, Ephraim, when the Didi uncle came and we went to Migori to purchase, he told me, you know, I've already paid for my staying at the villa. And the government knows that this kind of the people, they are visitors. They are visitors, yes, but somebody who is hosting them is already eating money for visitation. Whenever they come here, everything is set completely. Gake is told that room should be changed. Anastasia, they are told that room should be mopped. Lucy, she's told food should reach to that man with an immediate, if any kind of food he needs. Now he wants to fool us outside here, thinking we don't know. If Kenge, you have a very minute thing. If I will read that phone, and I will just expose everything, because I got much of the synopsis about it. How you are acting, how you are answering calls, how you are answering people, and how you are chatting. Because I saw the chatting. Even you are saying in one of the chats, yeah, Burundian traveler has been suffering, has been getting much of the things, so if we support him, let's support him, and we shall know how to. Guys, I promise you, I'll never fail you. What is the main issue of that one? What is the big main issue of that quotation King is talking out? They know what they are doing. Even if this kind of the people to construct houses, they know if they want a Burundian traveler to send the cucumbers in abroad, to send his own pears abroad, to send his own buttocks abroad, it won't happen. It won't happen. Because he wants to trigger. And whenever they're constructing, they say that who is next? Select to us who is next. That's why you see Gake was put in the portfolio. And I can arrange to you. It was Kenge to start, Mayuguno to follow. From Mayuguno, it was a Nasto, and whenever Nasto is ongoing, after buying the plot, Burundian Traveler was being prepared. And the Anakemi was a part of the program to be prepared again. So as whenever they want to talk about Burundian Traveler, they cannot talk about the Anakemi because there was an intermitation there. There was intermingling there. And they're trying to put us outcrusted because the Anakemi was part of the maids who were at the villa, who were at the mama, the Kang mom home, and they're the ones being used with the congrats dad. And also we can talk about they were being antagonized with Kenge. They were coming from his own bedroom, and we are now told that, oh, this kind of the people should put them so that they can be like couples, even formulating another another group or another YouTube channel, so they can confuse people outside and say, oh, who is the boyfriend to Diana Kemi? Oh, it's Burundian Traveler. Who told you? Who told you? And whenever we come outside here to tell you the fact, people are just saying, oh, no, it can never happen that way. That's the real fact. And from there, from from now, the person called Burundian Traveler, they had a person called the True Boy. Go check that. No one can ever see it because it was a lineup of names. The sausage was like... was down there, very down, very down. I saw even Irene Jep was in the list. Who else? I saw CJ was in the list. Who else? Gake was there. There was a lady, guys, but I cannot recall because it's several months ago, very several months ago. Even I'm trying my best to recall them. Because even me, I was wondering, can I find my name here? I just antagonized the whole list. Others I don't even recall. Others, they were saying, let me tell you how it was. They were communicating, some of them, they will buy for them plots. If only you bear with their own circumstances, you send what they need. And that's why Kang, you see, whenever somebody says no, he cannot accept it. Look at how the Didi uncle was. Look at how the Trench Town grandmother was acting, saying that no. Why are you saying no? They don't want to feel that no because it is disgusting to them. It's like now you are not with them. They want something meticulous. They want something very good. So as whenever you say that I want to antagonize your body, and whenever you say yes, they want to be saying thank you very much. And the king is coming outside to tell. And the same group, now they have created another one. Because that group, it's entitled for all YouTubers who want to join, but they have a specific people. And the other group called the Men Association, I don't know, men what? I'm not recalling it, but it was for male only. And they were now requesting, when am I programmed to come to Kenya? Don't take us stupid, Marwa. Don't take us stupid, Kenge. We're not stupid, man. We also have the list, and we know. They're now asking, can I come to see that kind of a woman? Can I come, prepare a session? Can you go and prepare that lady so as whenever I'm coming, tell her I'm coming with things to surprise the children? Look at how the Trench Town grandmother came the first time. He came with bulky items to make sure that he is coming to see this kind of a girl called Percy, how she is looking, how she's wearing, so as whenever she comes or whenever he comes, he can say that, okay, this is the person. So prepare them whenever I come. I want to meet with them. And Kenge, what's the behavior? He goes and tells them, your sponsor is coming, and is coming with much of the things clad very well. He's going to be landing tomorrow, and everything going to be very good. Whenever they came, whenever he arrives onto the villa, what are they told? They are told now it's your session. You can even go to their home. You can even, you kids remain here. Pass you just to go to your home, go show him where you are living. So as they can get a room of communication. And the Kenge tries to control it because he doesn't want to mess. But this time round, they messed. Oh my living God, they messed. They don't know even what to say. They don't know even what to shout out. They don't know even what to complain about. They're now thrown into an imbroglio already. So we are just asking Kenge, please, 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 if you think we are stupid outside here as YouTubers in Nyaboansi, we are more enlightened than you. We have more information even than yourself, you know. Kenge, you are exposed already, bro. Just cool down. and bring your own attention to the village. The big urge is one. Don't act that you are the person earning a lot of money and you want to tarnish the people who grew with you also. And some awkwardnessly, there's some people coming out to tell, oh, don't cut the hand that fed you one day. I'm just sympathizing with such kind of the people. Maybe they don't understand the real meaning of cutting a hand that fed you. Who fed who? Who fed who? And whenever we said who fed who was depending on who to make the content? Who was using who to make a content? So sometimes whenever somebody wants to speak out, you should narrate and clarify everything dismissiously to make sure that everybody can just hear you. Let me say this. Kang has to change the behavior. If this is the same behavior and people are going to come out now and again to condemn this kind of an evil spirit that is in Kang, this kind of a devil called Kang, so as they can ever think and rethink and think again,